What's going on, trucking junkies? So I'm back from vacation. You gotta hate that. Had a great vacation. Lots of relaxation. I'll talk about it later. But yeah, it was great. Didn't want to come back. But I am, so. And we're over here at Maverick. We just picked up our trailer and waited for a job for a little while, and finally got a job. We're going to Kansas City, Missouri, after we pick up some wood product in Malvern. Yay, get to go play with those lumber tarps today. But at least it's not too hot. That always makes it better. But anyway, we gotta go over here and get some fuel, because I'm about out. And I gotta get used to driving this big old thing again. 12 days. Make you a little rusty. All right. Let's go get fueled up. Oh, all fueled up. Nothing like the smell of urine at a truck stop in the morning. You really never get used to that. It's very nasty. Oh. Before I talk about vacation later, how about them hogs? Man. 2 Texas teams now. Man, this next one though is gonna suck. Whew. Georgia's just, I don't know, every year, man. That's what it means to be a good program. Everybody wants to go over there. Looks like they got the new Amazon building done. Road extended out. But anyway, yeah, those hogs, man. I didn't watch it this weekend because I was, you know, vacationing. So I didn't watch it. But, man, can we go that way? I'm not going to go that way. Nope. I think I can go that way, but I'm not going to. They're putting in a stoplight down there, so I never know if they have that right turn shut off yet. They're going to open it back up eventually because they got Amazon's working, so. But anyway, man, those hogs. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go pick up some wood. All right, so we're here to get loaded. Not being loaded yet, but I rolled into this place, and we come here for quite a bit. It's over at Malvern Prime Line, right? So I rolled into this place, and you got that Maverick or that TMC guy there. He had 2 layers. He could have got away with a steel tarp and a lumber tarp. The Maverick guy here, he was in front of me. He got 2 layers. That guy right there. There you go. He got 2 layers. That could be. Now they took out both of their lumber tarps because he's training, so he's going to show them how to do all that. But to me, that right there is a lumber tarp and a steel tarp. You can make a steel tarp work on that. My load, I was sitting there thinking, oh, I'm going to get one of these 2 stackers. They've done 2 already. I'm going to get one. Nope. He's already brought out those stacks right there. And that means that I'm probably going to get a what I call a pyramid. Just more work. And I can't make a steel tarp work on that. Nope, can't do it. So we'll see how he stacks them and see what that does, and we'll see where it goes from there. All right, it's got a little warm out here. It's all right though. So, okay, so I'm gonna show you this. I could probably do this with 1 lumber tarp and then a steel tarp, but This is the problem. See this right here? That's the problem. Because I think my steel tarp, because I have to have enough to go down in front, right? I've got enough space from there to there. Steel tarp will fit there to there. But in order to leave me room to put a front on it, I think my steel tarp is gonna hit right about there somewhere. Right about there. And I don't think my lumber tarp is gonna have enough to get to, I don't think there's gonna be enough overlap. So, it is what it is. So we're gonna put 2 lumber tarps on it. I'm gonna do this work, talk to you about my vacation. Man, the U.S. Virgin Islands are beautiful. Oh, the sceneries, the ocean, the overlook from our apartment. It was just, I can't even describe it. It was beautiful. Didn't really want to leave, but we did anyway. The place we stayed in was great. I would recommend it. Somebody's already asked me for a, I gotta get my foot in here. Somebody's already asked me for a link. So I sent them a link. The lady that rents it, her name is Sue. Great communication. We had a power outage one night, and she was right into with a text, man. It's like, everything okay? Generator come on? Yes, yes, and yes. But they were great. I did some snorkeling. I went I snorkeled, Jesus, at 4 different beaches, which was pretty awesome. Got to see lots of fish. No turtles. We didn't go over to St. John. They said most of the time at that point in the year the turtles are over there. Next time we go down there, we'll go to St. John. But stick that in my pocket. But I got to see lots of stuff. I spent lots of time in the water. It was pretty awesome. But the roads over there are something else. Left hand, you drive on the left, but you're in a left hand drive car. So you're in a regular car like we drive here in the US, right? And then you drive on the left hand side of the road, so you're right up against the shoulder. We saw, I think there was like 3 or 5 wrecks while we were there, and these were the locals that were having them, and they got on everybody's butt. Lord, they were on your butt. But it was an experience, I'll tell you. Really enjoyed it. Want to go back. It was pretty awesome. We'll finish all this up, get our butts down the road. Let's go. All right, now that I'm off the top of that, whew, yeah, so we only did 2 excursions. We went to the beach, like I said, we went to the beach 4 times, 5 times, something like that. We did some shopping. My wife likes to shop. You know, when you're in a city, you know, in a vacation port like that, and that's cool. So we did some shopping, we did some eating, definitely did some drinking. And that's one thing that you don't get with the cruise ships when you're going into the Caribbean like that, is you really don't get the sense of how much stuff cost. So when we got to St. Thomas, we got our Jeep. We rented a Jeep for the week. Got our Jeep, and before we went to our Airbnb, we went to the grocery store just to get a few things, you know, some water, you know, for the beach and all that stuff. I got some stuff to make breakfast because the wife doesn't like to eat breakfast, and if I'm not going to get out until about 10 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to cook some breakfast. And whoa, so a normal size package of, well, let's start with the eggs. A dozen eggs was $6.99. A normal size package of Smithfield bacon. I didn't get anything big, nothing like that. Just, you know, probably had, you know, 10, 12 strips in it, right? Normal package. $10.47. Yup. For bacon. Water, we got a 24 pack of water, and it was $6.99. Milk was $6 a gallon. Stuff's expensive. You're on an island, right? So it's almost just as cheap. If you don't drink, if you're not a drinker, then you could probably eat just as cheap as you could fix stuff at whatever place you're renting, right? I think our lowest bill was probably the day before we left. We went to a place that had barbecue, and we had 2 drinks each. I had a, what did I have? I had a sandwich. I had a barbecue sandwich. My wife had a pastrami sandwich. Really good stuff. And 2 drinks each, and it was $60 with tip, which is not bad, right? Most of our meals were like that. Was an entree, or, you know, 2 entrees, 2 drinks each, and most of our meals were about $100 a piece. Yup. That's twice a day. You know, you had to get used to the price, right? You had to get used to it. The first day we were there, it was like our first meal. It was a lunch. And it was actually at that same barbecue place. They had really good stuff. It was, I think it was like $85 that day. And we were sticker shocked for about, I don't know, a couple of hours, you're right? And we were like, okay, well, and then we got to the grocery store and saw how much stuff was to buy. And we were like, okay, well, sticker shock's over. It just is what it is. Luckily, we knew it was going to be expensive because I had done some research, and we had saved up for all of that. So we had all that in cash. We didn't have to use any credit cards or any of that stuff. It was great. But yeah, that's, if anything, if you're going to go to the Caribbean and stay a week, trust me, do your research. Know how much it's going to cost you before you go. You'll be surprised if you don't. We did a couple of excursions. We went parasailing. That's the second time we've been parasailing. We really like it. Pretty fun. A good group of people that went with us. I think there was like 10 couples, 8 couples, something like that. And then we went to a sunset sail. That was pretty awesome. Did that for my baby for our anniversary. And we also had another anniversary meal at one of their premier steakhouses called Prime, and it's up on the second tallest mountain they've got, and you overlook the bay, and it was just awesome. Very expensive though. Yup. But that's okay. It's all paid for. Whew. Had a fabulous time. Love spending time with my wife. It was absolutely great. All right, so we're gonna need, how long is these things? Whoa. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. All right, so we're gonna need 3 each. I need 3, 2, 3, 3, and so. I've got the first one laid out, and as you can see, I was thinking it was gonna come up here, and it's back there, so I was gonna be off. I was gonna be off probably about that much. Yep. No double work for me. All right. All right. She's not the prettiest thing, but she's done. Should have pulled that back just a little bit. I wouldn't have had all that mess right there, but whatever. Covered, smothered, and chunked. Let's go get our paperwork. When you get here and you're done, this is where your bills are. All right. So you find your load number. Yeah. You leave on this top sheet and you sign it. And you shut that back up, take this with you, and you out. Let's go.